A lot of women veterans I've talked with in my career, interviewing women veterans, have expressed feelings of invisibility, sometimes even betrayal. Can you relate to that?
Yes, a funny story. My husband had surgery at Walter Reed, where I had privileges, where I was on staff. And they referred to him as Colonel Christie, and he's a civilian. So it's, you know, that type of thing. So people assume that it's the man who's a veteran. And because of that, it's very important to me in my artwork to honor women who served. And so on the 20th anniversary of 9/11, I did a series of portraits called Faces of the Fallen, Women Proudly Served. Because when people think about service members, they think about men. And particularly if you think about individuals that are killed in combat, you think about men. And I felt very strongly that these stories needed to be told and their faces seen and their sacrifice honored. And so I think that is a big issue globally.
Does that lend itself to you were wearing a hat whenever I met you earlier. Is that one of the reasons why you display your veteranhood very visibly?
I do, because they're going to assume the assumption is you're not a veteran. And so I wear in certain environments where I feel that's important to have my status as a veteran acknowledged, I will wear outward symbols of that. And the same is true of medicine because they'll often assume you're not a doctor. So I always wear a white coat. And I was covering one weekend, and my white male colleague was wearing jeans. And he said, "You always get dressed up and you always wear a white coat." And I said, "Because as a black woman, if I didn't, they'd think I was with housekeeping." And I've actually had a patient actually grab my ID badge and say, "Who are you? I haven't seen you before."
Wow. I'm laughing not because it's funny, but that's
Well,
assault.
that's assault. And I said, "Well, I'm the former chair of this department, and you probably saw a trainee, which is why you don't recognize me."
Did you drop the microphone as you walked out the door?
No.